Ireland, era, the Emerald Isle. Age 4,089,000,000. Population, emigration. Wealth, minus 89 billion and counting. Favourite drink, green tea. But just who are the people of Ireland? What do they do? How do they do? And why? Take a spoon of satire into your green tea now as we find out.
Attention, Biffos Bunker! We have you surrounded! This is Dame Ender! Give yourselves up! Did you pick up my victory frock from the cleaners, Colonel Noonan?
Ah, yes, Frau Kenny.
Good man. Oh, fick! This feckin' thing is still on.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ, Kenny.
I'll never live this one down. We're on a feckin' wall here. How do you switch the shagging thing on?
After my lighting, we have recruited ourselves a defector. I'd like to welcome Herr Commandant P.J. von Sheen, who's crossed enemy lines to join us.
He's a spy, Führer!
No, he's defected from Dame Enda's battalion to join us. Let the man speak.
Mein Führer, any sign of its from Brussels?
We got 85 billion. It'll take us a while to drink through that, lads.
Herrasmies, olkaa hiljaa. Quiet.
The bunker bar girl is fairly strict, lads.
Nyt äijät turpa kiinni ja vähän äkkiä.
Von Sheen, you go up there now and order drinks, part of your new duties.
Ja, mein Führer!
Herrasmies, olkaa hiljaa nyt tässä baarissa. Aina sama ongelma täällä.
We great good, Khali.
Nyt äijät turpa kiinni ja vähän äkkiä.
Jesus Christ, lads. Maybe she's from Calamari. I don't understand that, Joyce.
She's from Finland, you dope. Her name is Arska. Ollie Wren sent her over as part of the reinforcements battalion.
Mein Führer.
Yes, Herr Captain Michelin.
The Green Army are demanding we let the people have their say to end the war once and for all.
No, listen to me. The Reichstag elections will be held later in the new year. The Chinese New Year. I think it starts about May.
You know it's the year of the donkey.
Yes, we've a chance yet, lads.
Mein Führer, we got no round at all.
Listen, lads, I'm the only one that she likes. I'll have the usual ask you there. 2 pints of stout and a half one.
2 glasses.
Ah, 2 pints, not in the green part.
You have 2 glasses, Mr. Count.
It's mein Führer to you, Mrs.
They are the rules.
The rules? I make the rules. Who do you think's in charge?
Quiet.
You shut lads, it's him.
It's Ollie Wren.
Octong leprechauns, this is Ollie Wren aboard the Ellie Bounty prison ship. The Admiralty is pleased with the progress of war, but we don't approve of the drinking in the bunker. So please return to your posts, to the trenches, gentlemen, and to the front line. Oscar will now evacuate the bunker. Kiitos, moi.
Arska, don't make us leave. The crack's only getting good.
Kaikki ulos ja heti. Kaikki ulos ja heti. Everybody out.
Lads, Hitler didn't enjoy the golf at all. Once he went into the bunker, he just went to pieces.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
And Powers.
Everybody out.
Herr Captain Michelin, are you coming?
Yes, I'm right behind you, mein Führer.
All right, see you shortly.
Okay. Right behind you, ready and waiting. Is this a dagger which I see before me?
Believe it or not, Santa Claus actually came to Kerry footballer Paul Galvin. He got a new mobile phone.
Okay, get this thing right now. Oh yeah, this is Paul Galvin. No, that's too Kerry. I want to sound like, metropolitan like. Oh yeah, this is Paul Galvin here. Sounds too gay like. Okay. Oh yeah, this is Paul Galvin here. No, I don't want to sound too aggressive. Calm down, Paul. Gotta do what the psychologist always says to me, okay? This is it. Hello, this is Paul Galvin here. No, I don't want to sound like the fashion boys, the lads are on to me about that. I better be careful about that. Oh, this is Paul Galvin. Too shy. I want to sound confident. I still want that meejia career and expose it. Hello, this is Paul How do I get this right? This balance. One more time, okay? Come on, Paul. Get this into you. This is Paul Galvin. Leave a message or f*** off, okay? I think I should do the trick.
Foul language is taboo in Little Ireland. It degrades the user and abuses the recipient. Struggling poet Patrick Kavanagh never resorts to bad language.
The ministers retired in 2s and 3s. There's a golden handshake in government tonight. Dermot Ahern is going due to illness. Noel Dempsey's just afraid of his shite. Harney's in the hornet's nest. She fecked up the HSC. She cares not about the hospitals so long's her haircuts are for free. Healy Ray has gone astray. Lowry wants his dowry. Jackie gets a pension. Michael an extension. Biffle's going down with an almighty fight. He's praying to the gods. Kenny Gilmore are men in tights. The opposition is at odds. In the Dáil they lose their common senses. The TDs sit on fences. Some of them will lose their seats and claim them back on their expenses. The Who's retired in 2s and 3s. There's a golden handshake in government tonight. When Beverly bowed out, no one cried. Shag your Dáil seat, says she. I've a merc outside.
And Patrick Kavanagh's Poetry Corner was sponsored by Sweet Afton from Carol's Tobacco.
There's nothing like a sock on a fag.
You smell nice today, Paddy. What is it?
Bushmills.
Oh.
Hunting on horseback is the preserve of Ireland's West Brits, a preposterous countryside romp, totally entertaining in its redcoat silliness. Anglo-Hibernians Robert Hall and John McFetlock are lifelong enthusiasts of the hunt.
Oh my, that's a fine horn on that steed over yonder. Wouldn't mind putting that to my lips every cold January morn.
Well, the Ward Union Jack hunt is about to get underway here in Offaly Shire.
Yep.
What do you make of the pack this year, Robert?
A real fine pack of hunts, John.
Of course, today is the King Billy Hunt Chase.
Quite.
Often held at night, or Black Hunt as they call it.
No one likes that King Billy, the Black Hunt.
It really was marvellous to see Tracy Piggery joining the hunt this morning, and while I was slipping on my jodhpurs,
Yes.
I noticed how she was showcasing a fine set of chaps in the menage.
Now we're about to hear from the leader of today's hunt, the magistrate for Leinster-upon-Thames, Judge John Gargle, terrific friend of the Protestant classes, a real stalwart of evictions outside the Pale also.
My, what a pair of saddle pads on the judge.
And he's about to speak now.
Ye huntsmen of the Union, give me the megaphone, tipstaff. Now, due to legislation outlawing the hunting of stags, this year we must resort instead to chasing Roman Catholics. There's nothing in the statute against that. Now be warned, fellows, that not all of these natives will run, and they may confront the horses. If this arises, please desist from discharging a rifle shot at the species, as they are not edible and the blasts may frighten the hounds. Ride roughshod across the Catholic lands, chaps, and tally-ho! Fetch me some claret, tipstaff.
And off they gallop now, and just look at the beautiful jalopy undercarriage of Judge John's steed.
I'm sorry, I'm far too distracted by the sight of Tracy Piggery's lunging cavesson there.
Now I think the hounds have picked up the scent of the game. Remember, we're hunting peasant this year.
And it really is important to be cautious here so the hounds don't catch Catholic mange.
It really is a spiffing good hunt, John, and won't that Catholic fellow look marvellous over the fireplace next to the stag's head?
My, the taxidermist will be busy this January, Robert.
Tally-ho, catch the peasant.
Let's have a crumpet.
Thy kingdom come. Now we're in County Kerry to meet a battered tartan flat cap. Not any old cap, mind you. This cap can even talk. Well, sort of.
Greetings from Galvin here. We're not concerned about IMF or EU or Ali Rennie. We're more concerned that the goats that need preening and the jarvies need napping, and you squench the lamps down in the back of the mornings and touch the houses and jip the sheep. We've more spuds down here than euros. But now 'tis time to pass on the sacred cap and the Healy rays and crown the new King of Kerry, my good son, Michael Healy Ray. Now, Michael has never left South Kerry, so he don't have a word of English at all. And so he's translated now by his meejia trainer, Plastic Sheeting.
Yes, thank you, Jackie. If you'd like to say a few words, Michael. First of all, I would like to say to the people of the capital city, forget about the economy. Have ye not got more important things to be thinking about? Like how in the name of God you're going to beat Kerry in the football championship, like. Jesus Christ, this feckin' pair of whores. When am I going to get my call up to Nationwide? Oh.
Without the IMF, our musical experiences would be much the poorer. Enter Pathos Winterbottom and his new show, IMF the Musical.
Okay, places, everyone. Places, please. Okay, can we have Mr. Alan Jupes to the stage? Alan Jupes, please.
Coming through.
Okay, Alan, hi.
Good morning.
Now, you're the chairman of Anglo-Irish Bank,
Yes,
and of
yes.
course a former Minister of Finance, but we won't bring that up today, will we, Alan?
Not if I can help it.
Now, we're going straight to the bridge on this one, and it's from the perspective of the taxpayer who has bailed Anglo out, okay?
Right.
Now, who's with you on piano?
Dr. Garrett.
Gold card Garrett. Great. Off you go, Alan, and breathe.
Okay, Garrett.
This is not a Steinway.
No.
We'll have to make do. I want to see you move those teeth apart, Alan.
I've no cash in hand, no balance on my sheet. Home lost 50 grand, negative equity. And there's nothing on TV except misery.
Really gloomy.
Life, I hate you.
Excellent.
All is gloomy.
You made a bags of it, too. Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay,
terrible.
thank you, Garrett.
That's enough.
Thank you.
How did I do?
You're absolutely rubbish. I think you should be wound down.
But I'm far too big to fail.
Where we heard that before.
We need room on the stage, gentlemen. Move to the side.
Get out of the way.
Okay, is Michael Tree Higgins here?
Yes, I'm here, Pete.
Michael Tree, where is he?
I'm down
Hello, time is money.
I'm here, damn it.
There you are. That is wonderful makeup, a kind of a disfigured hobbit type prosthetics. Wonderful.
What prosthetics? What are you talking?
Okay, let's hear your dialogue on the hope for a new leader, okay? In your own time. Be gentle.
Waiting for Gilmore. Gilmore who says,
Yes.
don't get left behind.
Feeling?
Get behind the left and you'll be on the right side.
I think this is very confusing.
You should try to be in the Labour Party.
Maybe this is not going to work for you. Is there anything else we could do with you?
Perhaps I could play another part.
Of course. What would you like?
I'd like to play the part of the man in the big house.
The man in the... Oh, no, that's gone. That's gone to
What?
Fergus Finlay.
What the hell is he doing? I was born for that part.
Look, at the Olympia are looking for Oompa Loompas for their January panto.
How dare you? I most certainly will not play such a vulgar role in
What's
the...
wrong with
the
panto?
I'm a thespian.
Beggars can't be choosers.
We shall see, Mr. Winterbottom.
It's 12:30 top of the bus now on Green Tea, and Desi Dollar is recording an advert for his new business, Done and Dusted, a building sightseeing tour of Ireland's newly named capital, Debts Dublin.
Hello, I'm Desi Dollar here. For just £5, you can join me on Done and Dusted Tours as I take you on a whistle-stop visit of the glorious past of Debts Dublin. See here the abandoned sites of Anglo-Irish Bank, the Bertie Bowel and Dunn Towers, a little bit of Knightsbridge in Debts Dublin.
Well, he brought a bit of Calicut into Dublin, hey?
Lift up, Paddy. Hold on to your moustache as I take you to the nearly was U2 Tower, Ego's Nest and the City West Ghost Town. Book online now and get a free comedy cassette tape from Paddy the Philanthropist.
You know what I can't get over, Desi?
What?
The 20-foot wall.
Jesus, shut up, Paddy, will you? Tickets also available, £5 cash, sterling and dollars exchanged.
Will we get a receipt for this, Desi?
Will you
Joseph O'Connor is Ireland's greatest poet. He is to rhyme and lyrics what Picasso was to the brush. He's a genius, like. Is that okay, Joe? That all right?
I had a tin of peas for dinner last night. They were sad peas, but not like PDs, or else they wouldn't exist. No, these peas made a right fist of it. Some were black peas, like P. Diddy. And the peas made me think of the pod, the iPod, the podcast, and the pod where people used to go to pop peas. But enough about that, give my head peas. I'm putting out another book called Like It or Lump It or Lump It or Like It. Who buys these books anyway, like? Probably Mary Wilson, like, who's more of a man than Matt Cooper will ever be. Is he like the guy in The Last Resort, like? Yeah, do you like him? Not likely. Pikey's like Nike like Pikey's like. How do you like it? How do you like it? As you like it, like nothing compares to like. They're unalike. And if you like what you see and what you hear, then share it with your friends on Facebook and then click like.
And Joseph O'Connor's Highbrow Radio Diary is sponsored by Kim Jong-il.
Now there's someone who could do with a change of career.
You smell nice today, Joseph. What is it?
It's a new eau de toilette called J'aime,
Oh.
which is French for I like.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. There are 7 deadly sins that you shall not commit, and we begin today with envy. Broadcaster turned TD turned broadcaster George Lee has fallen foul of the green-eyed monster.
Oh, so bored, so terribly bored. I should be busy now, in the newsroom, poring over the top story for 6-1, or down at Leinster House, preparing for ministerial office. Oh, why? Oh, I just watch some telly to take my mind off things. TV3 should be good for a bit of mindless fluff.
Thank you so much, Glenda.
Leo Varadkar.
Well, the issue here is that we have people in Germany who are cracking jokes like, I like my women like the Irish economy, on their knees and begging for mercy. That is the type of crises.
Such drivel! Is that who they got to replace me? And Mick Noonan, it's like Fine Gael had to raid the nursing homes just to replace the great George Lee. The 6-1 news is on now. I promised myself I wouldn't watch it. Oh, I can't resist to see who's on.
It's looking very bleak, David Murphy, isn't it?
It's not really the end of the world. If people come together, we can save the economy. I mean, apparently in the UK, Muslims contribute millions to the British economy because sales of backpacks are booming. So if we all gather around...
These yellow pack replacements give me strength. The public must be yearning for George Lee. What is Murphy doing talking about hope and not the end of the world? George Lee isn't gone yet. I'll be back. You just wait and see. George Lee, RT News, from the top of the central bank in Dublin. Oh, it's all over. Come on, Dobbo, I'll get you a saucer of milk. Nothing else better to do now that I only work the weekends.
The European Parliament in Strasbourg was established in 1952 as a nursing home for failed politicians. The patients there received treatment such as spa therapy and gravy train rides. Enter unconvincing socialist Joe Higgins, MEP.
Kalinka, my dear comrade diary. I read in a dispatch from far off Dublin beyond the Iron Curtain that Ireland is imposing a 5-year plan. It's now clear Stalin had the right idea after all. But I'm fighting the good fight, comrade diary, spreading the word of Mother Russia. But I just can't resist the capitalist temptations. I never knew they had so much fun. I used to get 4 wears out of the underpants, but now my butler delivers new silk undergarments to my suite every morning. Then, when I ran out of tinned herring and black bread last week, comrade diary, I sneaked into a Michelin-star restaurant. The lobster, the caviar. I'm growing so fat now that the suspension is weakening on my larder. But I'm still doing what's good by the Socialist Party, by, partying. This is Joe Higgins, MEP for the ordinary Joe. All Joes are equal, but some Joes are more equal than others.
Prison ship Ellie Bounty is home to Ireland's most notorious bankers. An extraordinary liner 400 metres long across 14 decks. It houses 5 swimming pools, 10 restaurants, 14 bars and a lap dancing club.
What should you do with an errand banker? What should you do with an errand banker? What should you do with an errand banker? Early in the morning.
Well done, David. Well
Yo
done.
ho ho, I'm David Dumb.
I've been thinking, David.
Yes, Shifty.
Do you ever wonder how they're getting on without us back home?
Oh, don't worry about them, Fitzy. I hear Steve Jobs from Apple has just purchased the country.
Really?
He's renaming it Island.
Good one, David. Did you hear Irish Ferries are only hiring cabin people now?
I don't believe.
Yes, they want to run a tight ship.
Oh, you're a ticket, Fitzy. You really are.
Oh, it's him.
The governor, my word.
Hi there, inmates. This is your governor, Olli Rehn, speaking. I would just like to inform you that up on deck we are about to commence today's entertainment aboard the LA Bounty, walking the plank. Today we make a property developer walk the plank for your titillation.
Governor Wren is such a genius.
Can't wait for this.
First of all, we shall lower the plank into position.
Here comes the plank, David.
Is that a plank? It looks like a person, Fitzy.
What on earth? Just lower me a little bit more. Yeah, just a little bit more. That should do it. Fabulous.
I don't believe it.
It's Pat Kenny. Pat Kenny is the plank.
Okay, Pat. Are you ready?
Yes, Governor. Ready to go.
And today's developer is the Badger.
The Badger Ronin, David.
The bearded pirate with the treasury chest.
He does look very tan, doesn't he, David?
Oh, he likes a few trips to Marrakesh with the models.
He shall now walk the plank.
Hooray!
Okay, Badger, be careful where you're walking. Ow! Okay, just toss yourself off the side now.
He's going overboard, Fitzy.
My.
A long way down there. Wow.
What a splash.
Please show your appreciation for the plank.
Oh, absolutely. Well done, Pat. Well done. Great job.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you think Badger can swim, Fitzy?
Who knows, but I'm sure he picked up a few tips from all the beavers he's been hanging around with last year.
Oh, you're evil. You're evil.
Let's go for a manicure.
Bloody right.
He is now more X-Files than X-Factor. That's why Jim Corr has set up wikifreaks.org, the go-to website for whack-job conspiracy theorists.
Roswell, New World Order. The truth is out there. Swine flu. Clint Eastwood was behind 9/11. Susan Boyle is a cyborg. Basically. Welcome, truth seekers, and I'm delighted to say that the big news on WikiFreaks this month is that we've tracked down Bin Laden, who is alive and well, and in fact running a video store in Drogheda. And I, for one, think Osama is very misunderstood. It's just that Muslim extremists take things he says far too literally, like the time he was going out for lunch and said, "I could murder a subway now." But anyway, thanks to my truth-finding colleagues worldwide, especially to Abanjo Conman for forwarding me an email regarding your inheritance of an oil well in Nairobi. Of course, Abanjo, I will forward you my sort code and account details as soon as I can to help process this vital transfer of funds to your terminally ill aunt. And finally, fact seekers, don't be naive in 2011. The truth is out there. Also, the Corrs' new album will be out there as well in the summertime. May the Force be with you. Intelligence program behind 9/11, providing disinformation to people. Cyborg, Joe Duffy, Clint Eastwood was behind 9/11. Conspiracy, alien.
Hello?
Hi, is this Paul?
Yeah, speaking. Who's this?
It's Green Tea here.
Green tea? We don't drink that down here in Kerry, like.
Paul, I'm just organising a fashion show here and I'm really badly stuck for male models.
Fashion, yeah. I might know a male model, yeah.
Now, you do realise they'd have to wear very skinny jeans.
Oh, that'd be no problem at all, like, yeah.
And Speedos, Paul.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing but Speedos.
Yeah, I know the sacrifice for fashion, like, yeah.
Just one other thing. Some of the clothes have already been worn by the homeless.
All right, okay, yeah. Well, I understand the art of fashion.
Paul, you do know I'm joking.
What do you mean? If it's a fashion show, I'm up for it, like, you know, I'm ready.
I'm winding you up here.
To wind up? to wind up? To wind me up? I'm wound up now, right? It's great.
Would you just go back to football?
Oh, dare you? I'm Paul Galvin, I don't get wound up.
Well, green tea drinkers, it's now time for us to wind down. Remember, if you've been affected by any of the issues raised on today's programme, please call your local TD and ask for your vote back. You probably won't be able to reach them, however, since today's a bank holiday. Imagine that. Only 3 days into a new year and we're already having a day off. And a bank holiday at that. As if they deserve a day off, of all people. But don't despair. Green tea will be back on the boil again very soon in this election year of 2011, so we do hope you'll join us then for another tea party. Sloan August Biffo Bounce?